nausea in the Hawks.
McGrady against Kukoc in single coverage. McGrady steps back, fires, hits.
Let's go at the sideline. It's some fan that was saying no way on that, as though he were saying, you didn't know any better than that?
Fisher. Magic come up and from behind. It's Vaughn with a steal. Over to JT. Back to Jock. Fakes. Kicks. JT for three. Rebound is secured by Miller.
Well, you've got to like the energy and the aggression that the Hawks are showing. They are competing tonight, really have been the aggressor. McGrady trying to equalize that and take a little wind out of their sails, but the Hawks have been the aggressor and have really determined the tempo of this game, even though the Magic are up by 2.
That was a three-pointer for Tracy. Magic really warming to the task. They've hit 5 straight. Kukoc short. Rebound McGrady. He's missed a couple, but if he can get there all night, good things will happen. McGrady another 3.
They've got to challenge defensively too, Bob. They're running aggressively on their offensive end. They've got to have that same kind of energy on this end here in transition and getting out and contesting shots and helping.
Under with the block. Miller. There was nobody from me to you around Mike Miller.
And Jock Vaughn was giving help. It's the same kind of things that they've had problems with in the past. In the lane, helping, and the ball goes out to the perimeter. Nobody's there. Take a look at it. McGrady first here. Where's the hand? I mean, just Sharif a little reluctant to come out. You can understand battling the injury, but Miller wide open on this shot. That's nothing but nets.
Little switch defensively. Hanno Metala now defending Ewing. Strickland is matched up with Garrity. Long 3 by McGrady. Nothing but net.
Boy, he's just feeling so good about himself right now.
Bench for Stephen Hunter. Armstrong kicks it out to Garrity. Armstrong kept it alive for McGrady. T-Mac driving in and drawing the foul on Metal.
Wound up on that one, didn't he?
Yes, he
Boy,
did.
he saw a poster on that shot. Somebody's going to get burned, and they said, I can't let you have it, T-Mac. Not going to let you have it this time. Good foul.
'22-year-old out of Auburndale, Florida. Had 13 points in the first quarter. And after that little bit of rest on the bench, he came back with a lot of energy on that drive to the basket.
Yes, defensively, the Hawks were big in the paint also with 24 points. Magic with just 14 down there.
McGrady with 23 to lead all scorers. Don't forget to check out the all-new Jeep Liberty. The next
tough shot there. Tough shot there by Tracy McGrady.
Armstrong hits the deck, no call, and Terry lays it in. And the Hawks have cut the lead back to 12.
Oh, man. If you didn't hear that, I'll tell you in just a minute. Darrell Armstrong wanting Stephen Hunter to get the ball out on the break, and Stephen picked up the ball after the shot, and
oh, what a shot by McGrady.
Count it again. But Stephen Hunter picks up the basketball after the shot went through the net, threw it to the official. Darrell Armstrong said, you don't have to throw the ball to the official. Watch T-Mac here. Boy, he has made some tremendously athletic plays in this game to this point.
That's worth another look.
Can't get enough of that.
Well, he's better than most guys with his back to the rim.
Well, it takes a special player to be able to make that shot look that easy. Don Reed gets the first call for the big men here in the third quarter.
The foul was on Metala, his third. McGrady on the line. He had a string of 19 consecutive makes. So the ball in the hands of McGrady again. He draws the contact and the foul on Jason Terry.
That's a good example right there. You know, you put the ball on the floor for a couple dribbles, and now you force the Hawks to have to play a little defense, and you get a pump fake, you get to the line at least. But the other thing it does, when you get a little movement, it gets the Hawks off balanced in an effort to rebound the basketball, and it allows the Magic themselves to get closer to the bucket, and you might get a putback or two.
McGrady already with 27 points tonight. He scored 20 or better 18 out of 21 times this year. 10 points for Hanno Metala. Davis is on McGrady. T-Mac triple teamed and still got up the shot, but it's no good. Anna making a push. There's a three by Terry, and you could just feel it. The Hawks building momentum here in the third quarter. They have cut the lead to 5.
You just have to get a basket or two.
Garrity, a little off balance, but he puts it in. Boy, he is so tough. And he increases Orlando's lead to 8.
You're getting enough stops. I mean, it could have been a whole lot easier, David, than it's going to be the rest of this game. The Magic had a chance to build on that lead, but T-Mac gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Well, that's just a great individual play by a great player.
Yes, it was. Just a beautiful individual play there.
32 for McGrady. Hudson dribbling. Shot clock is at 2. McGrady going to have to pull the trigger. He got the shot away and drilled it.
Oh, boy.
That is big.
Oh, my goodness, Tracy.
Again, it's just a great player making a play.
I think you're right. He did shuffle. Now, it's 2 seconds now, 1 on the clock. You see the 0 as it goes through. And he says, thank you, Lon.
Davis did everything he could.
He really did. I mean, he was well covered. And the Magic just riding Tracy McGrady right now.
Boy. T-Mac turns it over. Glover gives to Terry. Good challenge by Miller, but Terry puts it in. Hawks battle back to within 4.
Fine, David. That was big last night and big in the first half for the Magic.
They made some nice adjustments defensively. McGrady, did he get the call?
Yes, he did.
Didn't think he was going to, did you? And I think Tracy just went up to Dan Crawford and said, Dan, does your whistle work? Crawford was standing right there on the contact, and it was the official well out on the floor that made the call. But T-Mac will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 8:36 to go in a quarter. And the Magic leading by 4. Rebound and pulls it back out.
The Magic have been going to T-Mac for most of the second half.
Difficult shot. He got it.
Boy, I think that might have been his toughest shot tonight.
What in the world can you do about that?
And he's made so many tough ones.
Gives the Magic the lead again. We approach the 5-minute mark. Glover threads the needle to Kukoc. McGrady goes down. And the Hawks seesaw back on top, 96-95.
People in the seats.
Kukoc, a beautiful move on McGrady. And the Magic will burn a timeout. They are down by 3 with 3:48 to go in the game.
And
back in the hands of Kukoc. And a foul on McGrady. Tony Kukoc really a handful here in the closing minutes of the game.
yeah, you like what Tony's doing right now, David, because you know they need his experience in a situation like this. I mean, he has been there plenty of times before, and when you need a play, he has come to life and given them exactly what they need down the stretch here.
Kukoc has scored 8 of his points in the fourth quarter. He has 16 overall, but he misses the second of 2. Hawks lead is 3. Pick and roll, Armstrong and McGrady. He drives around Terry and draws the foul.
Yeah, give Tracy credit, David, because he has not settled for that jump shot down the stretch here. He has recognized that he can get to the bucket. And he has gone right there. So I give T-Mac a lot of credit for pushing it at a time when the Magic need him to push it.
I give McGrady a lot of credit and Atlanta credit for making it very difficult for T-Mac, especially in the fourth quarter tonight. But he has done the job for the Magic with the exception of a couple of turnovers. And now has 39 and a chance to cut the lead to 1. And does McGrady.
Because he is a guy that is very capable.
Another 2 for Tony Kukoc. Boy, he is going right at McGrady.
Yes, he is.
Atlanta leads by 3 again. Strickland to steal, and look out. Magic push it right back, but they now trail in this game by 5. Atlanta playing some tough defense. Brady's got it. Out to Garrity. Shot clock is down to 4. Miller on the drive. The runner puts it in and ties the game at 104.
Just kind of had a feeling about Mike Miller. Makes the big shot. Now can you get some stops? The Magic defense has had a lot of holes in it tonight.
And Atlanta running its offense through Tony Kukoc. He drew McGrady off his feet, missed the shot. Garrity the rebound. Kukoc wanted a foul, did not get a whistle.
Well, the way he's been playing, I'm really surprised he didn't get the whistle.
T-Mac on the drive. Blocked by Muhammad. He wants the call. No whistle.
Well, they didn't give it on the other end.
Garrity gets the ball back for the Magic. And Doc Rivers will use a timeout. Tony Kukoc upset with himself. A big steal by Garrity. We're tied at 104. We'll be back. To provide help for McGrady. And here comes Terry right to that side of the floor with a pick and roll. Wanted to shoot the ball. Could not. Out to Kukoc. Kukoc back to Terry. Drives on McGrady and a foul. It's going to be on Garrity, and it will be his 5th.
Garrity says it's a good block, but I don't think so. A lot of contact. He comes over and just stands there instead of jumping. I think he could get the offensive foul against Jason Terry, but he goes for the block instead.
Terry is 9 out of 10 from the line tonight. Atlanta goes up by 1.
The Magic have just their 20, I guess, David, left. 20-second timeout.
That's it.
The Hawks have 1 full timeout.
And Doc will use that last 20-second timeout with his team down by 2. As it'll be Miller inbounding the ball to Armstrong. Glover put into the game to defend Darrell Armstrong. McGrady off the screen, a running hook, no good. Muhammad rebounds, Miller fouls it. 9.3 on the clock.
Well, that's a great look at the basket, but it's a good foul. Muhammad, not the best free throw shooter in the world. And the thing on that shot, David, that is really worth noticing and pointing out is as Tracy McGrady lets it go, he is going away from the basket instead of going towards the basket. I mean, he has to challenge at the rim to put the pressure on the official. Once again, here's a look. Now watch Tracy as he goes up. He's fading towards the corner. So that takes away the opportunity to get the contact.
And meanwhile, Muhammad misses the first of 2. And a big free throw coming here for Nazr Muhammad and for Doc Rivers and his Magic.
Plenty of time for the Magic, but you have to rebound the ball here. That, of course, is most important should he miss it.
Troy Hudson checked in. 3-point game. No timeouts for the Magic. The ball in the hands of Hudson. The Magic need a 3 to send it to overtime. And it's McGrady. No good. Atlanta wins the basketball game. From a 35-point victory one night, 24 hours later, the other guys get out with a narrow 3-point win.
Another good job by the Hawks defensively, and T-Mac, as you see, a lot of time on the clock, probably could have gotten a dribble closer, but it was not to be for the Magic tonight.
Big comeback by the Atlanta Hawks as they trailed by 16 early in the period, but they kept battling, and you could just feel it coming. The Magic letting that momentum slip away, and Atlanta comes out with a win, 107-104. We'll be back.